I took the opportunity to call you because no one was calling you,
Yeah, no one.
and I was really enjoying your talk today.
Ah,
It was
great.
timely. Um, I'm packing up all my stuff to go. I mean, I don't want to get too into that actually. There's more of the other thoughts, but I'm in a sense jumping off a cliff. I'm
Oh,
packing up my stuff to ride my unicycle cross country, which it's like an electric unicycle.
a
And it,
unicycle's like a one-wheel bike,
yeah,
right?
like a one wheel. Yeah, they're popular in France, I guess.
Wow. You're gonna do it all the way
Um,
across America.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. That's really amazing. Are
it's
you,
super exciting.
and you're gonna wear a backpack, or you're gonna like go with somebody who carries your luggage?
Yeah, I'm wearing a backpack, and then I clip another backpack on the front to balance out the weight.
Cool. Yeah, that's really radical. That's really cool. I just was speaking to a friend today, and he was been following a lady on Instagram who decided to cycle all the way from the Netherlands to Tokyo for the Olympic Games. She didn't actually make it because she got COVID in Russia, but I mean, yeah, that's really something. Why not?
Yeah, well, it's been my ambition for a while. I'm excited to do it, and I can do it. I'm kind of, and my parents have been supportive. I'm at their house. I've
How
like
tall?
delayed like, hmm?
Sorry. How tall is
Go
the
ahead.
unicycle? Like, how far off the ground are you?
Um, just like, I mean, my feet are just like about 6 inches off the ground.
Uh huh.
Um, the and the unicycle stops below my knees. I put like a yoga block on top of it so I can sit.
Uh huh.
Um, it goes 50 miles an hour, like if I want to. It's fast. It goes far. It's like it's ridiculous. But
A
anyways,
unicycle, you can get that fast.
yeah,
Wow. Don't know much about the unicycle.
yeah.
Oh, that
Um,
really is cool. And your parents are
but
being supportive. That's great. Like,
oh,
so many parents are like, no, you've got to work, you've got to do this. And
oh no. I mean, my mom like keeps like she loves making the last dinner over and over again. I've been delaying for like a month. I'm like the most spoiled and lazy 44-year-old ever. Um, uh, um, but I think about the trap. I've gone to your retreats a few times. Um,
oh,
I
Dylan.
yeah,
Oh, Dylan.
yeah, hello.
Wow. Hey, I sorry, I didn't reckon. I did actually recognize your voice, but I just thought that that was, coincidence.
Yeah, same Dylan.
Sorry, yeah, same Dylan. So it just suddenly sparked in my mind. Yeah, it might have just what sparked up was remembering like dancing and playlists and music.
Oh yeah, that was bad of me. I made it too long.
You did?
Yeah, you,
I don't even
you
remember that much, but I remembered
good.
like dancing.
We were dancing.
Yeah,
Um,
nice. And you ride, I didn't know that. And this is a new thing, riding a unicycle?
yeah, I've been into it this for 2.5 years now. They're
Oh wow.
relatively new under the sun. They just like I got into it right as they became adult sized, and they're 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 the future. Yeah,
Mm.
I think you know. Um,
Yeah, I have to look it up. And are you gonna post stuff about it or like
yeah,
document it?
yeah. I've started a little YouTube. I can send you the link.
Yeah, send me the
So
link. That's really
okay.
cool.
Um, but but yeah, I mean, as far as the trap goes, I don't know. I I have a hard. I feel like it's hard for me to do stuff a lot of the time. I feel very lazy, and but I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, what is laziness anyway?
what's that?
What is laziness? Is that like the amount of things that you do or don't get in the day? Like I don't mean
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like I mean maybe I'm lazy too. Like it depends like what we decide laziness is. Like how many things did you
yeah.
need to do a day before you're considered lazy?
But no, I feel like there is some sort of the resistance to like sometimes I feel a little stuck, like a little fearful of like moving in a way. It's almost like when you're in the bath and the water's hot and it's enjoyable, but if you move, it's a little too. But no, I don't think it's. I think there is some identification with the you know the not do whatever. I'm not even worried about it. I've been enjoying the talk today.
Yeah,
It was a question I had early on, and then like it melted away. I kind of
yeah. But I think that
the
cycling the unicycle across the whole of the country, I think that this will like completely change laziness or not laziness. I think this will. Are you doing it by yourself?
no, I have a friend who's coming with me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I think this will just like these sorts of things are really cool to do because it completely changes your perspective on the day-to-day grind or the day-to-day life because you'll get completely lost. You won't know what, like, not lost as in won't know the direction, but lost as in you won't know what day it is. You'll begin to forget the time, like everything will become irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like it will just be like cycling. Not that I've ever done a trip like that, but I've done some
Uh,
sorts of trips and traveling, and
yeah.
like everything just gets, like even the
Yeah.
idea of being clean or not clean or comfortable or
Yeah.
not comfortable. Like you'll get to bed in the evening and just everything, the norm will
I,
just begin to dissipate, and your brain will have a shift and switch in some way.
yeah. I found a very comfortable hammock tent, and it's worth lugging around because it's the most comfortable thing I've ever slept in. So yeah, I'm trying to stay comfortable. Um,
Mm.
anyway, and it's funny though. Also, my friend, it was a great relief to hear you talk about the stick and the bear, um, because my friend's been resistant to getting it, and like it like Canada opens, and we were planning on going through Canada, and he's even got Canadian citizenship, but it's like you have to do it 2 weeks before, and he's like been feeling all sorts of pressure, and I have like no judgment about it, but I'm like at the same time like, so what's the plan? Are we gonna like try? Of course they could close the borders any day
Yeah,
anyway before they even open them, and but there was a little stress there in our relationship, and hearing you talk about it was a relief, and like was true to my
yeah,
just an openness
yeah,
of where
yeah,
everyone's been at, which is how it felt in general.
yeah.
So thank you for your
So
for
you're gonna
going
go
there.
through You're gonna go through America and Canada.
Well, I'd like to go through Canada because it's just I've hitchhiked across Canada before, and there was like basically there's like free campsites outside every town, and everyone it's like I call it Camp Canada. Compared to the U.S.,
Oh, so it's easier to
it's
go.
yeah, it's a little empty and easy.
Hmm.
So no biggie. I mean, the U.S. could it's all good.
Yeah,
Um, but I was thinking while they had the border open, which is like I guess on the 9th, is when they say they're going to open. Like if I'm going to Canada, because I'd like to go to British Columbia, although it's on fire. Whatever, you know what I mean.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
have plans. I don't need to run through them all with
yeah, yeah. And so, what was the
you.
question that you had in the middle of the talk that dissipated? You said it disappeared. Like, what was it? Just in case, like, there's
Oh,
something juicy that can come, even if it dissipated in you.
yeah. Well, it was just about that the trap to bring it back to the trap of like feeling a little bit, that like I've experienced the paralyzation of non-duality, and I know other
Yeah,
people that we know and stuff like that of almost like react back to that, react against that after a while. They're like, man, enough of that, like staring into the abyss. I'm not
yeah,
doing
yeah,
that anymore. And just and that yeah, that whole confusion of like
yeah,
of like I am somebody, I'm not somebody, and it's like, but I
yeah,
appreciated what kind of pulled me out of that. What you had said that pulled me out of that was that it's the awareness like between things, and that so there's all these things including but like I don't. the concern that that attachment happens when I'm not seeing, at least to me, the shift in direction to
Yeah,
oh, it's this awareness that's all through here. It's that's not
yeah,
imaginary. I get to see things.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but
yeah,
anyways, I
yeah. And
appre
then
it,
also like the the is it a deep knowing? I don't know what it is, but it's also this energy that becomes more and more apparent that nothing works. Like, so it's not that you don't have to not do your trip or not do things or do things. It's that what that will bring pleasure and then pain and then pleasure and then pain. It's it's like the freedom is always in what's looking.
right, right.
You can't
Isn't that
escape
look?
the looking, but you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
but so it's not that you don't have to be someone or you don't have to have wants or desires or urges to do something.
Mhm.
It's just that they're never going to lead you anywhere but here. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Might as well get, yeah.
yeah.
Might as well settle. Might as well take your coat off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that
And
is
that's
where I tripped up because I've like set this up for myself, and I'm also like procrastinating to no end. I mean, it's to a comedic level. Like there's no pressure, except, and yet I still struggle. So it is at least I can appreciate the comedy, but it's
yeah.
I mean, it's hilarious. It's just to no end. But
Yeah.
and the goal is to stay comfortable anyway while I'm traveling. I'm like, well, might as well start here. But anyways, everything's good.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
thank you so
Yeah.
much.
With pleasure. Lovely to hear from you, Dylan. It's always really nice
Uh,
to hear from people that I haven't spoken to or heard through for quite a few years. I think maybe like 2017 or
yeah, something like
18
that.
maybe. Yeah. In
Yeah, well,
Spain.
that was it. Was maybe like later that year I got the wheel and like that was enough. Like it's been a lovely thing in my life.
Yeah,
Um,
nice. Yeah, I'm looking
yeah,
forward to
it's
seeing some videos on it because I've never really heard about this or like know about it. I mean, I know about the unicycle, but mostly to do with like clowns and uh, the circus or something, but not as a thing. So
this is
that
like a
could go
hoverboard
50.
or a Segway, but it's got one wheel and you stand between your legs.
Yeah, I'm
So it's
interested to see.
so yeah. Yeah, I'll show you and
Yeah,
hope to see you over there
yeah,
and ride
yeah.
with you.
Yeah, nice. And I wish you all the
Not
best on
yet.
your trip. I really do. That's really
All
cool to
right.
do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, lots of love, Dylan.
Thanks. Love you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, nice. Okay, I have to